everybody! So today I want to just talk about makeup. Not a surprise, you can tell by the title, but I want to talk about what products I would repurchase in the hypothetical scenario that I lose all of my makeup. If a burglar comes in here and decides all they want is all of my makeup, what am I gonna repurchase? And I wanted to kind of challenge myself. At first I was thinking, like, I'll pick one product from each category. So one primer, one concealer, one eyeshadow palette. You get the picture. But I kind of started to think, like, first of all, there aren't enough products in these categories that I really care about. Like primer is something I just don't care about. So I thought it would be fun to limit myself to just 5 products. So if I lost all of my makeup and I could only repurchase 5 products for some reason, what would I buy? And the goal is to make a full face. I think it's kind of fun. I have seen videos similar to this, like that's kind of where I got the idea. Like I've seen a lot of videos of like my ride or dies or my favorite products from each category or whatever. I just wanted to make it a little more of a challenge. So for primer, like I said, I use primer sometimes, but I don't really care about it. I don't really buy into it that much. And I think as long as you have a good moisturizer, you don't need a primer. So I kind of cheated. I'm not including skincare in this, so we're just gonna leave it with the moisturizer and then move on. So the first product I'm deciding to like repurchase is concealer. So this is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Concealer is something that I do use on a daily basis. I like concealer under my eyes and just to cover blemishes. Shape Tape is not my favorite concealer for the eye area, I will admit. It is pretty thick, but if you use just a tiny amount and you apply it on like pretty freshly moisturized skin, it can be pretty good. And I love Shape Tape for covering blemishes. The coverage is amazing. It works so well over a breakout or a healing breakout, dark spot, what have you. I thought that this could work as eyeshadow primer too, because I didn't want to waste a whole product just on eyeshadow primer when concealer kind of works. I know a lot of people use concealer as primer and it works really well for a lot of people. For me, I've tried it, I don't love it. I think that the eyeshadow doesn't go on as smooth. I think that it tends to crease a lot faster. It's not my favorite method of eyeshadow priming, but I can only have 5 products and it's better than nothing. And I've tried a couple different types of concealer for primer and Shape Tape has been the best. It's not horrible, it's not good, it's just something to use for that. So let's move on to the eyes. I decided to go with the Juvia's Place Warrior 2 palette because I would consider a wide range of shades for what it is. You know, it's only 9 shades. The pans are huge. So you have your neutrals, black and a white, and then your like warm tones. So I feel like you could get a pretty good range of eyeshadow looks just out of this one palette. You can do a lot with it. Not only that, this shade down here is a perfect contour shade for me. This is the shade I'm trying to find in like single form. So we've got a contour, we've got blush options here. I figured I could use this shade up here for freckles, for filling in brows, lightly as a bronzer. This one palette is like an eye and face palette. Because they're all mattes, I love glitter, I love shimmer, I love sparkles, so I did have to use a whole product for this. This is the Ladybird Super Shock Shadow from ColourPop. This is great just to tap over the lid, just for like adding shimmer or shine to any look, but it's also a really beautiful face highlight. I already have some swatches on my hand, but there, it's so lovely. So this could be eyes and cheeks. I tried to pick 5 products for the most part that are multi-use, that can be used anywhere on the face for many different purposes. So that's why I went with this. Cheek highlight and eye shimmer. This is the only product that is not multi-purpose. This is the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. I needed something for my lashes. I can't do a look without lashes. Just, it's not gonna happen. This is my favorite mascara. It's like, I think $5, $4.99 I believe, and it's truly the best mascara, or one of the best. Maybe I'm a little skewed because the price is so good, but honestly, truly, I would put this up there with like when I used to work for MAC, when I used to work for Clinique, like those kind of more prestige makeup products, prices, this is right up there with those. I swear to you. This mascara is amazing. And it's so cheap. So, you know, had to do that one. And then finally, I can't live without a lip balm. This is somewhat multi-use. I'm actually wearing this on my lips right now. This is the e.l.f. Ride or Die lip balm in Just Peachy. So I can't live without a lip balm. I just can't do it. If I can only pick one, I'd rather have one with a little bit of tint, a little bit of color. And this shade, I just love it on my lips. It makes my lips look so juicy and so pretty and so nice and so plump, but it's very subtle. It's not sticky at all. I love this lip balm. You have to be careful with how much you apply though. Oh yeah, it's happening now. Sometimes it collects in the corners of the lips and gets like disgusting, so I know I did apply way too much. So yeah, that would be for the lips. So that's like, wow, this video went really quick. Maybe I should have had like 7 products instead, but whatever. This can just be a shorter video. That's fine. But that's the whole face. I've got like, you know, eyes, brows, cheeks, contour, bronzer, freckles. Pretty much like the majority of the face that was upside down in this palette here. And I don't use this palette enough, and I really should because it's so versatile. It's so good. You know, eyes, cheeks here, eyes, face here, lips. That's like all you need. Would I be happy just having those 5 products? I mean, no. I love to be creative with my makeup. I love to do something different every day. I love to use different things every day, challenge myself, push myself, and I would get bored pretty quickly with this, but that's why it's just hypothetical. I think that for like, you know, a good few weeks I could just use these products and be fine and feel like I have enough options and enough versatility, but probably 2 weeks is about as long as I could make this work without feeling like I'm really itching for something else, you know? Anyway, that's it. Wow, I really did not expect this to go so fast, but here we are. Let me know down in the comments, what are 5 products that you would repurchase if you had to only have 5 things? Let me know what else you want to see from me. I post twice a week here on YouTube every week, so subscribe if you want to see more. All of my social media will be linked down below. If you want to be friends, let's be friends. And as always, I just want to say thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!